Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel, 12 Seasons of Astrology. The main focus for February for your sign is in your 12th house, your 8th house, and your 10th house. Before I get started, I just wanted to mention Mercury retrogrades in Pisces, your 10th house, on February 16th, and will go direct on March 9th. On February 2nd, Venus in Pisces, your 10th house, will sextile Pluto in Capricorn, your 8th house. Something about your career is positively transformed. Your achievement gets recognized and you receive a monetary compensation. You finally receive you finally achieve a goal that involved a lot of structure, discipline, order, restriction, and limitations. On February 5th, Mercury in Pisces, your 10th house, will sextile Uranus in Taurus, your 12th house. You have a surprise, pleasant conversation with someone that you least expected about a goal that you achieved while you're resting and relaxing or recovering and healing. You could also receive surprising news that you're being released from a hospital, jail, or prison. On February 2nd, Mercury in Pisces, your 10th house, will trine the North Node in Cancer, your 2nd house. You have a discussion about earning more money. You have an exciting discussion about earning more money, whether it's either a raise, promotion, bonus, and you could also receive news about a raise, promotion, or bonus. On February 9th, there's a full moon in Leo, your 3rd house. This is a culmination, climax, completion, a closure, a pinnacle, a peak. You could receive news about your loan that's paid off. You could also receive news about inheritance or some sort of monetary payments that's coming to an end. On February 9th, Venus in Aries, your 11th house, will conjunct Chiron in Aries, your 11th house. There's sudden increased activities involving your friends, networking groups, social media, charity organizations. On February 13th, Venus in Aries, your 11th house, will square the North Node in Cancer, your 2nd house. There could be some sort of complication or setback or delay with earning money with a friend, a group, social media, an uneventful interaction with someone on social media about your earned money, or with a friend. On February 20th, Jupiter in Capricorn, your 8th house, will sextile Neptune in Pisces, your 10th house. You could receive a monetary compensation for a goal that you achieved, or receive monetary compensation from your career. On February 21st, Chiron in Aries, your 11th house, will square Mars in Capricorn, your 8th house. You might have a confrontation with a friend about a loan that is owed to you. Maybe they thought since you were their friend, they didn't have to pay it back. On February 21st, Mars in Capricorn, your 8th house, will trine Uranus in Taurus, the 12th house. You may unexpectedly receive a monetary compensation or a refund from a hospital or any type of treatment center while you were confined, or receive a refund from a pharmaceutical company or from a class action lawsuit. On February 23rd, there's a new moon in Pisces, your 10th house, that will sextile Uranus in Taurus, your 12th house. This is a fresh start, a new beginning, a sudden surprise with a new career field. You could succeed with the goal you achieved, and you finally are able to just sit back and relax, rejuvenate, recharge. You could suddenly get released from a jail or prison and just return to your career, or you succeed with the goal that you achieved and you retreat to a remote location to rest and relax. On February 23rd, Venus in Aries, your 11th house, will square Jupiter in Capricorn, your 8th house. You could have an argument with an abundance of people on social media, or with a group of people or a networking group about anything that could deal with child support, alimony, taxes, loans. On February 25th, the Sun in Pisces, your 10th house, will conjunct Mercury in Pisces, your 10th house. There's increased conversations about your career or a goal that you're trying to achieve. On February 25th, the Sun in Pisces, your 10th house, will sextile Mars in Capricorn, your 8th house. It's possible to receive a lucrative monetary compensation from your career or a goal that you achieved. On February 26th, Mercury in Pisces, your 10th house, will sextile Mars in Capricorn, the 8th house. There is a delightful conversation with an authority figure about a monetary compensation for a goal that you achieved or with your career. On February 28th, Venus in Aries, your 11th house, will square Pluto in Capricorn, your 8th house. You may clash with friends or a networking group or on social media about child support, alimony, inheritance, taxes, your back taxes, if you have back taxes, or any type of loans. On February 29th, Mercury in Pisces, your 10th house, will sextile Uranus in Taurus, your 12th house. There's an unpredicted but favorable conversation about your career while you're alleviating stress or just releasing burdens. I'll just go ahead and pull 3 cards. The first card is Messenger. Second card, a trip to the country. The third card, a courtship. So it looks like here you could take a trip to the country because the country could be another country, or just like it says country, like a small city or a small town, or something rural as well. Just a trip to the country because you're courting or dating someone in that area, and you may have received a message from them to visit them as well. Okay, Gemini, that's all I have for the February reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, please check out my other videos I have posted. If you would like a personal reading, please click on the link in the description box below, which will take you to my Etsy shop. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.